Hey lads, Thames here, welcome you to another FIFA 14 Ultimate Team video, and this time it's the 300 coin discard value trading method, where basically you buy players for 300 coins and you discard them for their discard value and make a 20 coin profit. Do that 100 times, you've got yourself between 1,000 to 2,000 coins, and if you do that every day, then you've got yourself some nice money. But it does take time. I would dedicate maybe an hour and a half of your day to this trading method, purely because if you want to get the coins, you're going to have to put it in, and there are many players that other people on the web app who want these players to sell and trade. So it's very competitive, and I would recommend that you take your time and get these players if you want them. So looking around at some of these players, you're seeing I'm not really getting success rate, and it's a 50-50 chance you're going to get them. Whoever really clicks on it first is going to get the most of it, and you'll see later on in this video I actually do so. I've got myself 3,800 coins for this. See how many I can make at the end of the episode. Well, sorry, in tomorrow's episode of Trading Tips, where I'm going to be giving you some more advanced ones, so buying the lower rated players for 1,000 coins and selling them on, but we wait for that tomorrow. But this is basically, if you're getting on the web app just now and you want to make some coins, this is what you do. So obviously people are just opening their starter packs and they're getting all these non-rare players and they're thinking, what am I going to do? So they put them up for 150, see how much they sell for, and this is where I come into play, and you now will come into play. What you do is you just buy these players, and as you see now, I get a few of these players, very successful for me. And I buy this guy, I get this guy here for 350 coins. The reason is, Wolfsburg, Bundesliga, good solid stats. He might sell on for maybe 600, 700 coins. That's a nice hefty profit. So if you see someone, guys, who you think might sell on for a little bit more, take the risk on him, take it, and you might succeed. Even if not, when the game comes out, you could put him in a Bundesliga team. You could have him in your squad. And if you open packs when the game comes out, I don't think 300 coins are going to really affect you. So this is a really good thing. And if you're building a squad, also try this method, because you can get some really cheap bargain players. And that really dedicates to the Barclays Premier League, I would say. The Premier League, Bundesliga, and the BBVA, and maybe the Serie A. So if you see these solid players, get them, pick them up, because they might become overpowered beasts within the next few games. And looking through now, this is the one where I get successful, where I buy 75 rated players and get 250 coin bids on them. The reason for this is I can then quick sell them for 300. If anyone buys them for 300, they're probably thinking I can make profit when they really aren't going to make any profit. You're just going to discard them for how much you paid for them. So nothing in that. Just makes them feel like they're trading. So that is another cool little method. If I had a tip for you guys, I would say do not buy players that are maybe 12 hours and over, because you don't want to be waiting for like the 1 days and the 2 days to be getting your players just to discard them. It's not really the most effective method in the world, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, because it's not really a useful tactic that you can use to your advantage. And in general, if you're looking for players, don't be specific about what players you want. Don't turn up the Barclays Premier League, because you might only get 3 and then they're just going to get taken away. Don't worry about what league they are, just look at their rating. If they're 75, 250, if they're over, then 300s. I would recommend going for the 78s and over, because they're going to get you more profit, but 76s and 77s are going to get you the profit as well, because they are over 350. You see there's some players like Scott Carson in Wigan. No one's going to watch Scott Carson, even though he's got some fantastic stats on him. He's in the Championship. You're only going to use him for an English team, and the English teams aren't really going to be cheap at the moment, because people are just getting on the game. And in all seriousness, English teams are going to be quite expensive, because if you want the good players like Gerrards and Lampards and Rooney's, you're going to have to spend a little bit more money. And you see here, I'm trying to put bids on players and I'm being successful, but constantly up and down, I've got money going on. And I've got a few different accounts where I put money. I've given myself 3,800 on this account. Reason being, it's probably the best method. And I look through some of my trade pile here and look at some of the players I've got. Been outbid on some of the players because people are being stupid, and I've got a few players in my bank. So now what I'm thinking is, what can I do to improve my chances? So I'm going to go and try and bid on the higher rated players, the 78, 79s. I know people are not going to bid any higher, and if they do, they're not going to make any profit. So they're the losers, not me. I can always go out and buy another Benoit, a Cotto, or a Motta, or a Verratti, and just get the money profit on it. But these people obviously might be new to trading, might be watching this video and thinking, this is a nice little tip and trick that I could use in the future of FIFA 14 to give me a boost and give me a bit of a bonus to the game. And in general, just looking through some of these players, you get these non-rare players. Do not bid on non-rare players. Reason being, you won't know what their price tag is, because say if you see a random non-rare player, say Maicon who's on the screen there, I ain't going to go and bid on him, because I'm not going to get him. I'm just wasting my coins for now, and then maybe an hour later, he's going to go up, and I think, oh, gutted, I could have had him, but you couldn't. And you see there, just people bidding, and you're just trying to get them cheap bargains, and you have to wait and take a gamble. You have to be patient. Patience is key to this tactic. If you're not patient, you're not going to get your man. And don't go ahead and splash cash out on, say if you see a guy who's 300 coins, but you like him and you think, oh, that's my favourite player, say Oxlade-Chamberlain, don't put 350 coins on him, because there's no guarantee you're going to do it. And these guys are just some of the players that I picked up in these 2 sessions. I'm definitely going to go back and do another 3rd, 4th and 5th session later on today, and tonight is probably going to be the prime time to do this. I'd say about 9 PM English Standard Time, British Standard Time, sorry. And I would say that is probably your prime time to do it. At this point, guys, just as I say, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you very soon for more FIFA 14 content here on my channel. Bye.
Getting high, boy, it's time to break it down. Grab a mic, kill the stage, yeah, second nature now. Mama said I make her proud, I told her I made a vow just to wait around. In the year I'll put her in a